Welcome to the channel, you guys. The Lord was just, and I'm gonna go straight into the message. The Lord was speaking about the seal of God, as it says in Revelation. He say, before the last, before these plagues begin, because John in Revelation, for who know the Bible of Revelation, who don't go and look it up, but it was said that John saw in these visions, and when he saw all these woes and all these things that will happen to the earth. And he said in these times, it will be a time when scarcity and high prices and all these various plagues and earthquakes and all men will be fighting and rumors of war and all these kinds of various things that will be going on. And he said also, when he said this, he said, but hold up all of these things, because first I have to seal them. I have to seal my righteous one. I have to seal them. And I asked him, I said, why was that? He said he has to seal them, meaning he has to protect them, meaning he has to preserve them, because something was coming, but he did not want for you who, oh God and my Redeemer, who is serving him, to be touched. So he sealed us with the Holy Spirit. And I asked the Lord, a little while ago, I asked him, I said, Lord, why it is that you want me to reveal this to them? He said, because he wants for some of us to know and to not be afraid, because to know that we are under protection by the seal of the Holy Spirit that keeps us, preserve us, even though these things are happening all around you. This is why his word said, though 10,000 are falling by thy right hand and thy left side, none shall come nigh thy dwelling place, because the Lord would have put his seal, which is the seal of the Holy Spirit, upon you, preserving, keeping, protecting, providing in these hard times, in these hardship, in these difficult times, in these times of tribulation. So he said, before they happen, seal them with my spirit. And the Lord said he poured out his spirit upon us to seal us, to keep us, to preserve us, to go through these things, because these things will happen. But he say he has to preserve, he has to keep what is his. He does not want for it is not every one of us is gonna be affected like that, because we will have been kept. He said, he that dwelleth in he that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, in him will I trust. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow, shall be covered by the Holy Spirit. Oh God and my Redeemer. He says, so though even these things are happening, children of the Most High God, he's sending up this message to say, do not fear, because you're sealed. You are heavily protected by the Holy Spirit. You are sealed by the Spirit of the Most High God. Oh God and my Redeemer, because you're one of his. You're like a letter. If you know, back then the kings used to put a stamp on the letter, sealing it for the time when to open it up or wherever it is. He said he has sealed you. Seal you mean when you see you seal a cup or you seal something, that mean you put a protection hedge around it. You cover that thing. When you seal something, you cover a cup or you cover any can, or you say it come with a seal, that mean it is covered, and it cannot be broken. This seal cannot be broken off. But by the living God, he said, out the seal cannot come off of you. You are covered by the Holy Spirit. Do not fear when you're hearing all of these things going on around you, because you are preserved. The Lord said, touch not the earth, touch not anything as yet until I preserve this. This should show us, because we are seeing these things is happening, that mean the Lord is about to put in his appearance. But do not fear, because you are covered, you are protected, says the Most